you could go to any black person today and ask them the reason behind their health causes. It's not because the white people were correct with their crazy psychotic mental illnesses, which we know are integral to them, and it is evident that they're integral to them because it is only them who can justify taking the livelihood of millions of black people. It is only them who can justify the fact that they are better than another group of people. It is only them who can justify that money, that fame, that media, that colonization are ways of culture and life. You will find that if you go to the black community and you understand the root cause of the black community, the issues that lie within the black community are those due to racism, stress, inabilities to feed their families, a lack of parental guidance. And the last and the worst parental figure you ever want to consider into your life as a black person is the parental figure of white America. The same parental figure who once upon a time convinced you that you would be treated fairly under law, but still you see several situations in which white officers and white doctors and white governmental procedures bypass the laws in order to try and alleviate their status within the system incarnate, which in reality is nothing more than a money grab in which these doctors are only there to they're never there to actually treat you. They're only there because they're getting paid. Once their clock ticks off, they're gone. They're at home, they're putting on their Netflix show, and I guarantee you they do not want your black behind at their doorstep asking them for support and for health. So instead what they do is they try and cover the image. They cover your experience. They try to brainwash you. They try to trick you. They try to prescribe you with some sort of antipsychotic or some sort of overdose in medication that will trick your mind into thinking that your blackness is the root cause of your problem, and that should you whitewash your mind and become focus a little bit more on being integrated into society and accepting the good old teachings of the white man with a pat on the hat, and accepting the states in which he has left your people in. The medical system does nothing more than fabricate and neglect the true experience of the black man due to the fact that they are inherently guilty for the inability to actually undergo the education or research based off of black people that goes beyond stereotypes, that goes beyond America, but that can actually extend within the cultural roots of the Caribbean, that can extend beyond the measures in which other black communities around the world use to cater towards struggle. Black Americans are not the only people who are struggling financially. You have kids in Africa, all right, kids all over Africa who are incapable of having access to clean drinking water, yet you will find these kids in greater states of joy, in greater states of hope, and probably more optimal states of peace than the American system has ever created for the colored people, due to the fact that they have created labels and nothing more than tricks into trying to belittle the black people and make them feel that they are lower, and that they are something is wrong with them for attempting to express their experience and their life as a black person. And it is not only them, the medical systems, that neglect us. It is the jurisdiction as a whole, which has all these diagnoses ready to label black people with. However, these diagnoses, if you really do your research, you will understand that they are not accurate. given the historical data that proves that black people have been in danger of being in the America because they are black, that black people have been in danger in America due to the fact that they hold the social class and that they are, the American system has actually been raised off of a foundation that is systematically trained to treat black people as 3/5 of a human being, that black people are not even seen at a human level, that they are treated worse than animals. The police in Florida can do a better job detaining an alligator with more civics and morals and ethics than they do of trying to prevent an unarmed black man from trying to buy cigarettes at a convenience store, which eventually, as you know, the George Floyd case resulted in taking his life. So you tell me, if this is the image you put on the media, you just expect black people to be so complacent, to be so religious, to be so wavering, to kind of just accept that as a misunderstanding. That is a man's life that they took. You just affected his family. You just affected his ability to actually even experience life beyond that. And all he was trying to do was buy cigarettes. You're acting like he was out to buy some ammunition, which, keep in mind, your country set up a constitution which allows black people to own rights to firearms, but you will immediately incarcerate the black person for possessing one. Why? Because your law and your country and your medical system is not made for black people.